Milwaukee Sheriff's deputy is under arrest, accused of shooting his girlfriend. Now domestic violence victim advocates say they are concerned about the events leading up to the shooting. The 39-year-old deputy's ex-wife got a restraining order against him just 2 years ago, saying he threatened to kill her. New tonight, 12 News reporter Nick Bohr looks into that complaint and why the deputy was allowed to remain on the job.
And Kathy, his ex-wife told a judge in 2006 the deputy threatened to kill her. The judge found her claims credible enough to issue that restraining order, but the judge didn't bar him from carrying a firearm. He didn't turn that gun on her. Instead, his new girlfriend has accused him of shooting her in the face. It was a terrifying night Monday near 91st and Brown Deer Road when the 31-year-old woman fled from her condo with a gaping gunshot wound to her face. She says the 39-year-old deputy, her boyfriend, and the father of her child followed her, firing 5 times into a neighbor's home where she ran for help. A 12-year-old girl there was wounded.
It's an illustration that anybody who's in the situation can be potentially hurt. Bystanders, advocates, neighbors, people who are trying to intervene. It's a very lethal and dangerous situation when a perpetrator has decided that they're going to kill or harm their victim.
Domestic abuse victim advocates say even when there are warning signs, when the abuser is in law enforcement, the cases can be especially difficult. The deputy's ex-wife had a restraining order granted against him in 2006, writing, he said, quote, "He will kill me." She continues, quote, "He said it doesn't matter who I tell, no one can protect me. He would make it his mission in life to hurt me."
Law enforcement officers have access to more resources, more power, and this issue really is about power and control. You know, when I read the statement, he said, "I'll make it my mission in my life to hurt you." What that means for a law enforcement official is they do have the power. You know, they have institutionalized power behind them.
The ex-wife continued in her statement saying, quote, "He said he will do it and he won't get caught."
As a community, you know, ordinary citizens, we should all be concerned about people who have issues with power and control, who are law enforcement. Absolutely, because they make us all less safe.
Now, I asked for an interview with Sheriff David Clark today about whether he was aware of the prior restraining order against the deputy, but he hasn't answered our request. The case is still being reviewed by the district attorney, so there are no charges yet. The deputy remains behind bars. Okay. Toya?
All right, Nick.